going to want to borrow that, right?
Nah. Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB, giving you the best tips and tricks to survive life in and out of the garage. Cleaning your home's vinyl siding doesn't have to be a daunting task. And depending on the size of your home, you can get some pretty impressive results in about an hour or two. And doing this once a year can keep your siding intact and potentially up your resale value. I'm going to be going over some easy, realistic pressure washing tips to help you get your home cleaner faster.
Can I borrow your power washer?
In this video, I'll be using this gas-powered pressure washer by Generac, which cranks out 2,900 PSI and 2.4 gallons per minute. This will give you plenty of cleaning power, and if you're interested in more information on this Generac pressure washer, I'll have the unboxing video linked down below in the description for you. Generally speaking, for the average homeowner, a pressure washer cranking out about 3,000 PSI and 2 gallons per minute will help you get the job done relatively quick.
Can I borrow your power washer?
Also, generally speaking, electric pressure washers don't always have the same cleaning power as a gas model. They may have similar PSIs, but are not always capable of cranking out the same gallons per minute, which is pretty important. Therefore, you'll be at it longer. Plus, dragging a water hose, a gun hose, and a power cord all around your property without getting tangled can become quite a chore. In my experience, they're good for small properties, but if you have a large job in front of you, you're gonna wanna cough up the extra bucks for a gas-powered model. Make sure you do your homework and grab the right pressure washer for your situation.
Can I borrow your power washer?
The next step is all about the prep work. You'll wanna begin by taking a quick walk around your house and look for any loose siding, panels falling off, painted areas that may be flaking, or any loose brick or mortar. You'll want to avoid these areas or find another means of cleaning them. Make yourself aware of any electrical outlets or light fixtures, trim back any overgrown landscaping that may be in your way, and move any furniture out of your working area. Also, it's a great idea to check to see if your next door neighbors are having some kind of party, because you don't want to be that person making all this loud noise and potentially spraying them with overspray. It's a quick way to make some enemies fast. And to help this video avoid making enemies with the YouTube algorithm, would you mind taking a super quick second to hit that like button down below? Thank you.
Can I borrow your power washer?
Now fill your gas tank up and make sure your machine is ready to go. Make sure you got some eye protection and some hearing protection. I like to position my pressure washer in the center of my working area so that way I don't have to tug on the hoses too much. And you never want to reposition the machine by tugging on the hoses. That's a no-no. When pressure washing, hose management is key. Take the extra minute and lengthen them out as far as you can. That'll help you avoid any drama. Mark my words, once the hoses become tangled or wrapped around something, your frustration level will skyrocket and your job just takes longer to get done.
What's this? Garage Gear? Excuse me, do you have a power washer I could borrow?
Also, fill up your soap tank if necessary. If you have some really dirty areas on your siding that may not come off so easily, you may want to elect to use some kind of soap or some other kind of cleaner. I personally don't like using them because I don't like all the extra chemicals on my lawn or in my gardens. If you are interested in using some soaps and want to check some out, I'll have some linked down below for you.
Hey, can I borrow your power washer?
Now that you're all set up, it's time to start spraying. You'll want to spray most, if not all, of the areas of your home in a top-down fashion, starting at the highest point. Also, you may want to consider putting on a longer extension wand onto the gun. It'll help you hit those hard to reach places a little bit easier. Now, I have a ranch house and I don't have a need for scaffolding and I can reach most areas of my house easily. But if you have a 2-story house or taller, you may want to rent some scaffolding. Or you could purchase an extension wand. But please keep this in mind, this is not a tool that you want to cheap out on. Be sure to get a heavy-duty telescoping extension wand. I'll have some linked down below for you, and they're going to be more sturdy and stable while handling the pressure coming out of your unit. I bought one of these cheap extension wands with multiple connection points just to see what it could do, and let me say this, I was not impressed at all. As strong as I am, this thing got wildly out of control and potentially dangerous. As soon as I turned it on, it whipped back and arched over. And if you are narrowly between two houses, this could potentially do damage, or worse, hurt somebody nearby. Plus, as it arched over, water started spewing out of the connection points. Check that out, the seal's already coming apart. This whole thing is a bad purchase all the way around. Any of my neighbors looking on must have been laughing hysterically. Don't buy any of these multi-point connection wands. They are a big mistake. Free returns are a beautiful thing, aren't they?
Can I borrow your power washer?
Another alternative to getting those high spots that I don't mind doing, and I've been doing it for years, is using a simple step ladder. Take a sturdy ladder, climb up high, and start spraying top down. If your house isn't that tall and you only have 1 or 2 peaks, this could be a quick, realistic solution. Do this with caution, and make sure that you're strong enough to handle the kickback from the gun so that way it doesn't tip you off the ladder. Be safe while you're up there and spray side to side in about a 5 to 7 foot section. The water will run down, and when you're done, move the ladder and spray the next section. Another reason I like using a ladder is because this gives me one more opportunity during the year to get up and check my siding that's up high and also my roof to see how it's looking. Once the high points are done, start spraying the rest of your siding in a top-down fashion. I used to work at a car wash long ago, and we were always instructed to pressure wash vehicles from the top down. As the water runs down, it loosens up and carries away debris as you're still spraying. Therefore, you're using less water and it's helping you clean more efficiently.
Can I borrow your power washer?
Another factor to remember is the farther the cleaning nozzle is away from the siding, the less cleaning power it has. And you don't want to be so far away that you're not really cleaning anything and just getting the siding wet. For me, it's right about that 6 to 10 inch spray range. You'll learn your comfort zone on your machine pretty quick.
Can I borrow your power washer?
From here, just work your way around the house one section at a time and try your best to minimize your downtime between sprays. It's not a good thing for the pump to be running even for a brief period of time without any water running through it. If you know you're going to have to reposition the unit, move your ladder, or reposition your hoses, you may want to consider shutting the unit down even for a brief moment and then restart it once you're ready again. When in doubt, shut it down.
Oh my god, you're that guy from Garage Gear. Do you have a pressure washer I can borrow?
As you come to the finish, it's a good idea to shut your engine down using the fuel shutoff valve if available. Pressure washers are one of those tools that just don't see a lot of frequent use by the average homeowner. They usually get used once or twice and then they're sitting for a while. And leaving gas in the tank and in the carburetor for an extended period of time can gunk up the carb and make it difficult to start later on. If you have that fuel shutoff valve, you might as well use it. Once you're all done, clean up your hoses and your other equipment, then tuck that pressure washer away as fast as you possibly can because all of your neighbors are gonna come by asking to borrow it.
Can I borrow your power washer? Hey, can I borrow your pressure washer?
Ginger! For more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.